Hey YouTube, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy EB here hitting you again. Monday, September 9th, 2019. In this short clip, the short video, I want to talk about a topic that needs to be said something about because this shit is getting out of hand just a little bit. And we're going to talk about single mothers. Now, before I even start this video, I understand to the fullest extent the hurdles of being a single mother, the power, the everything that you have to put in to be a successful parent, especially when you are by yourself. I understand that. I need it to be known though. For one, the outcome of our children depends on the atmosphere that we raise them children in. And I don't mean just in the home or the neighborhood on what you raise the kids, but I mean the atmosphere between the kid's father and the mother and the father. A lot of that plays a big role on a turnout of that child as the child grow older, in case we don't know now. You can't be like, fuck my baby mother or fuck my baby father, and literally move like that and in your actions that talk even louder than your words, and think and possibly think you're being a great parent. Now, I can understand if the person is literally putting effort towards not being shit towards that child. Then you know what I'm saying? That kind of like changed the narrative. But I also know narratives where I know a lot of brothers who don't deserve to go through a lot of things to be a father to their child. They got to jump through hurdles. They got to put up with attitudes that's unnecessary. I think it's crazy that a person could make it hard for you to be your best, you know what I mean, the best you could be as a parent to your child. They make it harder for you, but then turn around and scream to the world, you're a deadbeat, or you ain't shit, or whatever, as if they're moving accordingly as the other parent. And not all, of course, we have some people that do move accordingly, but we have a lot of scenarios, cases, and situations where the person or people involved are moving only based on their feelings, no intellect involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to change the shoes, for example. I'm going to give you a perfect example of what I mean. Let's just say I'm raising a child. I don't give a fuck whether I'm cool with the child's mother or not. I don't care. It ain't even about that. What I do want to make sure is, as the child's father, I want to make sure you got a relationship with your mother. So if a few days go by, you know, I'm going to tell my child, hey, call your mother, check on her. Or, you know, we're supposed to do that type of shit. Again, if it's a person that's purposely being inactive in that child's life, then again, that changes the narrative. You do not have to jump through hurdles or go through mad shit to have somebody love their own child. Because when that's the case, I agree with you. Fuck them too. But if you got a person who could actually be a decent dad, why make it harder? That don't make no sense. There's too many kids out here who don't have fathers. So the kids that do have an active father in their life, I would think that's a beautiful thing, and that's something that you want to make it your business to keep going. Not make a decent father replaceable when you get a new boyfriend, or not caring about relationship with the father and the kids, because long as you good with the kids, or long as they with you or whatever, that's being selfish, that's being inconsiderate as a co-parent, and that's them being downright nasty to somebody else. I'm just saying, I just can't picture, you know, me having a child with me and I'm not making sure my child has a relationship with the other parent. If I could, that don't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I also know in situations, I've seen it. Actually, I even went through this situation where a parent limit how you're a parent because you're not parenting the way they see you should be a parent. I'm going to say again. because you are not moving how that person say you should be moving as a parent, they're not letting you be a parent at all. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I'm a grown-ass man. You ain't gonna tell me what I could do, what I can't do, who, what, when. Long as them kids is well taken care of, long as they good in my hands, you ain't gonna tell me what I could do, what I can't do, or no nothing, no nothing. You know how many people have arguments and fallouts with their significant, or should I say with their other parent, with their other child's parent, because of little stupid shit like that. And because we can't get over or see past little stupid shit like that, precious, countless moments, opportunities between a man and his child are wasted that you can't never get back. I'm gonna give you another. No, it's kind of like the same thing. Like, for example, I know someone who raised their kids, who got a child out of town in another state, but the child's mother is not trying to let that child be around the father because he's in another state. But my thing is this, is obviously this person is responsible enough. They're not in them streets. They're raising their other kids. What's the problem? That man is obviously grown enough, mature enough. He's enough. Like, what more do you want? So there was a relationship that was never formed between the father and that child, only because the mother tried to dictate how every single thing went. And the type of guy that the father is, he ain't trying to hear that. But it's funny, right? Because she wouldn't, as many times that man made attempts to see that child, send him for the summer, send him for the weekend, let me get my child. She told him no every time, but then every time turned around and kept asking him for financial support. How does that work? I don't understand that. You know what? And some people might get, offended, you know what I'm saying, with what I'm about to say. But I'm going to say it because it got to be said. I really wish that all of the female, you know what I'm saying, like all of the people who went hard in child support, you know how to that same extent and that same energy, keep that same energy that you ran so fast and to put a nigga, and I'm saying, to put a man inside them court systems. And again, emphasis, 100% deadbeat dude-ass dude. I am not against that. I understand that. That's regular shit. You supposed to get that. Like, but my problem is this. Do you know how many, and how many more cases than not, those moments that men should be spending with their child, their son or their daughter, or them times that they could have and should have and all of that, how come people are not going hard for that of a father? You know what I'm saying? Requirement from a father. But you'll go hard on the requirement of money from a father and willing to put him in prison. Because I figure if somebody could go hard, inside of a courtroom on some child support shit, I figure before that, go hard on some, try to get this, you know what I'm saying? Like, get a connection with that child and that man or whatever. Now, if you go hard to that same extent. Don't just say, well, I don't give a fuck whether he knows his child or not, or whether the child spends time with him or not, whatever. All I know is I'm going to get this money. And then you drag that nigga in court? It's kind of selfish, and that's kind of inconsiderate. I even, I got a family member or two who took their baby father to court. Whatever, and it is what it is. I really don't care. But I had to even ask one of them. I said, listen, you see how you going hard body in court, hard, trying to make, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you go that hard to make sure those quality moments were spent between that man and his child? Did you go that same hard? Because if you didn't, then you're trying to tell me money out his pockets is more important than him raising that child to be a good man or a good woman. That is more important to you, for you to get the money. Then I'm saying it's more important to you for you to get the money from that man than it is with, you know what I'm saying, of him being in that child's life, raising them and showing them, you know, qualities, and, you know, teaching his daughter game that other men might spit, or showing her example of what a man is, or, you know, because everybody know the first man that a little girl should fall in love with is her father. The first man that a little girl should fall in love with is her father. Now, before I end this video, I'm going to say this. For all the brothers out there who purposely 100% who are able to take care of your kids, and you purposely not taking care of your kids, you a whole sucker for that. Facts. You a whole sucker for that, and I tell you to your face, that's some sucker shit. But if you are a brother who's willing and you're able, and you just got to jump through so many hoops and go through so much sucker shit in order to be who you're supposed to be to your child, I understand. They don't have no organizations or nothing that us men can run to that advocate for us. Everything is against us. Literally. Everything is against us. There's nothing for us that helps us out in those type of situations. Well, really not in too many situations, but we're talking about that. Let's be better parents to our kids, men and women. Let's have a better relationship with our children's other parents, men and women. I guarantee you, if we can have better parents, or should I say, if we can have better co-parents, then I guarantee you, the chances of them kids growing up to be better human beings in society, it goes up. It literally goes up. Let's love our kids more. Let's be better parents. Let's be better co-parents. And with that, I'm done. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.